I request you all to just sit back in your chairs or your bed or wherever you're sitting, relax your bodies, straighten your back, but at the same time, make sure that you leave it very relaxed, easy. Relax your whole body. Take a deep breath in and release all distracted energies inside of you. Bring your entire presence into this present moment. Because you're entering into a very sacred act of manifestation. You're going to use a mental thought and mental imageries to do something very creative in your mind, in your physiology, in the energetic ecosystem around you, and use that to connect with dimensions beyond the earth plane. Dropping into your most sacred essence. Allow yourself to gather all of your consciousness into your heart center. And as you sit in your heart center, anchored firmly, create a bridge to your third eye, or the seat of the soul, between your eyebrows. And from this circular consciousness, this looping consciousness between the third eye, which can help you connect with dimensions beyond, and your heart center, which can anchor you deep in your soul, which is grounded in your embodied earthly form. You are ready in this moment to see any kind of craving and clinging hooks, energetic hooks, thread-like things that you have thrown into the energy of your dear departed. These may be thoughts like, I can't live without you. I am constantly missing you. I am incomplete without you. These are all energetic thoughts. Become aware of all of these energetic hooks by which you have literally held them like a puppet. And you're pulling them backwards to yourself. I won't let you go. I can't be without you. You must be here with me. I will keep you with me forever. All of those kind of thoughts. Whatever those thoughts may be. Just find them and start releasing the hooks from their soul essence, from their consciousness. It's time for you to liberate them, because this creates pain in them. And we do not want our dear departed to feel the pain, the tugging pain, the craving, clinging hooks that we have put into them. Unhook yourself and them. Just pull back all of these hooks, if need be. You can just gently ask for them to be dissolved in case you're finding it difficult to unhook. You can call upon either a power animal or a special angel or an Ishtadevata or any higher supreme force, anything more powerful than you, to come and unhook. This clinging and craving hooks from the soul consciousness of your dear departed. Remember how they will feel when they are feeling liberated and lighter. When a bird is trying to fly, and if it has big rocks attached to its feet, that's how it feels for that soul. The rocks of clinging and craving. Let's cut those rocks so they can fly like birds, light into the heavenly and divine skies of their future possibilities. And as you complete doing that, we move to the next level of creating energetic freedom for them. Any complaint that we had with them while they were embodied, any complaint we had about them leaving us and abandoning us, or any complaint that we had about anyone who was involved in their last moments, who we have been blaming for some reason that they could not rescue them or save them. All of these combined complaints. Anyone who we feel should have been there in those last moments and didn't show up. Anyone we have a complaint against. It could be the dear departed. It could be the medical care experts. It could be our own family and siblings or friends we sought help from, but they didn't show up. Anyone. Be ready to drop these. Just see them falling off your own consciousness like withered leaves from a tree. And will yourself, with the gentlest intention of, I'm ready to drop these complaints because I want my dear departed to be free. And these complaints bind them energetically. It's time to let them go to their peace, to their joys, to their wholeness, into the arms of the divine. And see that happening. And next, gather up all the sadness inside of you from every single pore of your body. Gather up all your sad thoughts, your sad emotions, gather up your unshed tears, gather them all up into a big round ball. For some, that ball could be a tennis ball. For some people, that ball could be the size of a cannon ball, whichever one it might be. Gather it all up. from your own physical bodies and mind, from your ecosystems, from your home and personal spaces. Just gather them all. Roll them all into one big fat ball. And then choose one of the four elements to dissolve them. You could use air to dissolve them, where they simply are swept away by the air and the ball disintegrates into invisible particles. You could use fire to incinerate them. You could use water and go drop it into a big fat ocean. And by the time it lands at the ocean bed, like an Alka-Seltzer tablet, it has just dissolved like Eno salt. Or you could use land. And you could just bury this ball where it disintegrates into dust. Whichever one of these four elements calls to you to dissolve your sadness ball, just use that to cleanse and clear your entire energy and to dissolve the sadness so that you have a chance to regrow happiness, joy, peace, to make a new beginning. And then I want to see you imagining your dear departed beginning to float lightly towards the heavens, like an illuminated ball of brilliant light. And as you observe closely, you may still find a few white strings of their earthly attachments, strings that are coming down from them, right towards the earth plane. Perhaps an attachment to you or to someone else they've had, or something they were not able to complete. And I want you to assist them to cut those strings of earthly attachment so that unencumbered they can move onwards, becoming lighter and more radiant. And then as they float freely, and you can sense that their energy is becoming more joyful because now they have dropped all of the entanglements that bound them to their last embodied existence. You see them entering into a profoundly beautiful place of healing, where there are lasers of rainbow lights and colors you cannot even imagine. As they walk through the prisms of these multitude of lights, see their bodies being healed from any illness that they may have been suffering. See their bodies becoming whole again and healthy. And you can see them growing younger and younger as they walk through those prisms of light. You can see them regaining all of their innocence and soul beauty, which is a sign that they have now truly been able to cleanse their souls and enter into that state of joyful wholeness. Their energy is so vibrant and so light and so happy. And then they come to the gate of what looks like a complete resplendent palace or a fort. And as they walk through, they are met with the most magical musical applause as all of their ancestors welcome them, and flowers are showered from the skies, and the sounds of harps and other musical instruments greet them into the wholeness of spirit. They are at one with everyone they have loved before and who they will love thereafter, including essence of your souls that are present there, watching them become whole again. And seeing them reach that real home, united with soul and spirit, so joyfully, embraced by the family of ancestors and future parents and beloveds. You feel a great sense of peace, knowing they are safe, knowing they are in the best place possible. And you bow to them as you see the brilliance of their soul shining at one with God. And in this moment, you can let go. Everything is as it is meant to be. Everything is perfect. They are home, and you can sense that. They are at peace, and you can sense that. They are happy and healthy, and you know that. And they are joyful. And they can communicate with you once you let go and you're willing to listen to their whispers. And with this great sense of peace and joy in your heart, you can now return back to that elliptical loop of consciousness between your third eye and your heart. And you drop from your third eye into the heart, into the gut, and all the way down into the earth reality. You are ready to recreate a new beginning from this moment onwards. And with this deep understanding, which you broadcast to every cell in your being, in the state of profound peace, at the count of 3, you can count yourself upwards, 1, 2, and 3, and enter back into the present moment by gently opening your eyes and being here back with us in the same once again.